Hey Ringside crew, welcome to the internationally known Dudes at Ringside podcast. And now here's your host, Joe Panther III.
Hello there, wrestling fans! Welcome to another episode of the internationally known Dudes at Ringside podcast. I am Joe Panther III, and we are in the middle of International Wrestling Month. And I figured I have a person that is like no other. Let's give a warm Dudes at Ringside return to my guest. This lady has 3 names. I guess I said her name 3 times and she returned. So introduce yourself. Reintroduce yourself to my internationally known audience.
I am your almighty EMT Erza Menagerie Tinker.
I was waiting to hear that because I love every time I watch your promos. I'm like, miss her. Miss energy. I miss that about you. So, Miss Tinker, so what have you been up to since the last time we were in the Dudes at Ringside studios?
All kinds of shenanigans, of course. I have started a intergender tag team, and we're gonna take over and absolutely make intergender pro wrestling bigger and hotter, and at least here in Colorado, we're gonna bring the thunder to everybody. So we are Erza Nuka.
Wow.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So just, reaching into tag team territory because you know what? I want to fight more people. And I was women's champion here in Colorado, and I've lost the belt that is only on someone else's waist so that I can pursue other endeavors until I choose to pursue it once more. Not that I'm not pursuing it currently, but we all get by telling ourselves things to motivate ourselves forward. So
I'm gonna do that sometime. I feel like I do that all the time when I send the Dudes at Ringside letter to the wrestlers. It's like I'm opening the envelope and going, please please answer my messages. Please answer my messages. And then I walk away from the mailbox and I ding the doorbell and run. And
yes.
It's
like a good way to look at it.
When I don't even have to I guess ringing your doorbell didn't even take I'm walking away like she's not going to answer the door, and you already had the door open when I put the letter on the porch. You were like, took you so long, Mr.
It's so true. I was very excited to be back on.
Awesome. You said you're part of a tag team, an intergender tag team.
Yeah.
Did it take a while to find that person that you knew that would mold with your style and your energy?
Well, I just so happened to last year, a promotion out here called Primo's Premier Pro Wrestling holds a internationally known Slave to the Death match tournament. And one of the workers out here came up to me after the show, or after he and I had actually had a bit of a gauntlet match together. He kicked my butt, but that's okay because he bought me a drink and asked me out on a date, and we hit it off, and we have since become more than just dating partners. We are also tag team partners. So he is also a professional wrestler.
Wow. That's awesome. That's
small
cool.
world, I broke the one rule I was told when I got into pro wrestling, though, which was do not date a pro wrestler. Oops.
Ruh-roh.
Ruh-roh.
So now since you're dating, well, you could say you're dating your tag team partner. When you get booked, do you ever go like this to the person, and they see you and all the stuff you do, but they don't notice that you're in a tag team? You go, thanks for the booking, but can I bring my partner with me?
Yes, absolutely. I am currently without a vehicle. So I do not have a personal vehicle to take on road trips to get bookings out of state, but my partner does. And yeah, it is another great incentive to, can I bring my tag team partner? Not only can he wrestle, but he can also provide travel. So those are just two of the many benefits that dating a pro wrestler could provide.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Like, have you ever thought of being like if you couldn't wrestle and he got booked and you didn't get booked, thought of being like a referee for the night?
absolutely. I got into wrestling. I trained my first month in wrestling as a referee. So I actually have that on like my wrestling resume and have been booked on shows strictly as a referee. So yes.
Oh,
And
wow.
I come out to the ring for him. He'll come out to the ring for me. Many times at this past Pride show, we tried to pull a number over on everyone, but the ref ended up seeing, and he restarted the match, and it was a whole kerfuffle. But you know, we out there trying, and we're having a lot of fun. I think it's really fun to bring story dynamics that involve both men and women and like relationship dynamics, which is always kind of fun. Because people always talk about like Trish Stratus and what was it, like Edge?
Yeah.
Or yeah, like I didn't watch wrestling growing up, so all of the stories have been told to me by people in the wrestling community.
Wow.
And wrestling relationships are like super fun stories. Like, who doesn't want the potential of a wrestling marriage going down or something? Like, yeah.
You could always do like you didn't live it, but I did. You could always do like a Macho Man Miss Elizabeth during the show, just like during the
Ooh.
during the show, do the wedding, famous wedding on the show.
Ooh, that'd be super fun. And then
Take the other
maybe some
girls down and
hijinks
have
go on to where
the
like we can
chairs in the middle.
never make the wedding actually happen or something.
Yeah, but then the fans would have to they'll pass the hat around, you know, put a little money in the hat.
Oh, what? Yo, you're talking money. Okay, okay.
You
So
know.
I bet they're gonna want cake though, and not just my butt. Because
Yeah, no, they're
I
gonna
do
want
the
real.
stink face, and I'm pretty sure I call it my cake, but that is not the cake that they would want. They want
Yes.
wedding cake, like from
Wedding cake's
Walmart.
gotta get that good wedding cake too, you know, like not that
True.
cheesy. Can't go to Walmart and get your cake or ShopRite. You got to go to like my
Right.
heart belongs to my sister-in-law's Carvel. So, you know, you got to get that yummy Carvel cake with the crunchies. Have you ever had Carvel cake before?
No, you were talking well above my palate right now, but
Oh, girl, you got to go to New York. Here's where you got to travel to New York to wrestle
invite
and
me to some weddings. Let's go.
come to Brooklyn and come to
Yes,
go to
so
Carvel. I have to drop you the address when we're done on Instagram.
I'm so
My sister's
down.
wife has a family Carvel that they've owned for generations. And this
Yo,
Carvel has they make cakes every hour and they bring I'm hitting my mic, I'm getting so excited. They
we
bring
talking
cakes
cake.
out every hour, different like soft serve, the flavors, and like
Yes.
it's crazy.
That sounds
Like,
divine, and I might definitely genuinely hit you up about coming to New York because I do want to wrestle in New York. Like, there's so many places around there. I have fans in Pennsylvania as well. Like all over on the East Coast, I want to head out and have like a whole tour out there.
yeah, East Coast touring, definitely. That's a
Yes,
thing. Like, I guess you said you've never really traveled on the East Coast. Like,
I have
most
not.
people would fly here. I see if you
Yeah.
had if your boyfriend or your partner would be able to drive you. If you're coming from Colorado,
That's a drive, yo. I would also prefer a plane. Like, I love flying in planes. I just am insanely poor. I will break my body if they pay for the plane flight. That's it, you know.
Yeah, that's so. Have you said you're from Colorado? Have like where amongst out like in Colorado have you not put the little dartboard in?
I lived in Glenwood Springs, Aspen area. I've always wanted to head out like to the western Colorado to go and wrestle. So anywhere out there would be cool. But for the most part, from Denver to Colorado Springs, I have worked in Colorado. There are some promotions here that I have yet to work with, but I do know the promoters and will continue to try and make a name for myself and be a service and entertainer that might interest them in booking.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Is there any kind of matches that you have not tried yet that you've been like, oh, I want to try this match?
I just got booked for a no rules match, and I had an I quit match, which was awesome, but I didn't get to use a larger variety of rule-free options, let's say, because there's just so much more you could do beyond the realm of the pro wrestling rule book. And also, like the death match tournament I was talking about, I will be participating in death matches more and more. So I really have craved getting my first Crimson Mask since I started watching wrestling a couple of years before getting into it. So probably when I was 30, like I'll be 35 in November. I like happy scared.
Okay.
Like, I was scared thinking about living my life, not knowing what to do with it. But now that I have a career and I'm chasing it, like that fear drives me.
That's good. Most people, they get scared by that kind of attention in their career. And then they're like, uh-oh. Because also, I just interviewed a female wrestler from the East Coast. Her name is Angel, and she does death match and regular matches. And one thing she said to me on the interview last night that I pre-recorded and then aired this morning, when it comes to deathmatch, she changes her gear. So she doesn't wear her typical, like, the leggings, like the almost like the Eddie Guerrero leggings. Like, she'll wear jeans. She wears jeans and she wears a tank top. And it's just, maybe you have to take this advice. So when it comes to like glass and stuff like that, she tapes her hands around from her knuckles all the way past her wrist up here. So if it's glass, it does not cut her.
That makes sense. Like, I was videotaping because we were live on Fight TV or Triller TV for the deathmatch tournament, and I saw glass just cut right like in between somebody's fingers, and they just kept going. But it's my favorite kind of wrestling because it's so visceral that nobody can use the F word when it comes to deathmatch wrestling. They can't call it fake. There's nothing fake about it.
I had to explain to someone at work. They're like, "Oh, the stuff you do with your podcast, do you know that's not real?" And then I'm like, "This deathmatch." He's like, How do you prove that's real, Joe?" And I'm like, "They don't. Sometimes there's no ropes. It's a no rope situation."
Yeah.
And also, there's no ropes. Sometimes they don't even have ropes. They have like
barbed wire. Yeah.
Or chains.
Yeah.
No ropes, it's chains. Like, how do you explain that running against a chain?
Yeah.
Chains don't bounce.
They do not.
They don't.
Sometimes, like when I wrestle for like Lucha Libre, they get the ropes really, really tight, and those ropes hurt. They hurt. Hitting the ropes did not feel good. Like,
have you ever cut yourself on the ropes? Like, actually, I've seen people get bruises. Have you ever like cut yourself? Like when you take off your shirt and you get change, you see like you're like bleeding. You're like, where did that come from?
Yeah, absolutely. Depending on like what is under whatever outing casing is on the rope, sometimes it's tape, sometimes it's like a consistent piece of like plastic or something, but it's like either rope or like an airplane cable, so it's just metal, and that metal phrase. And with some of the rings that we use for multiple shows throughout the year, we're using the same set of ring ropes. And so I'm setting up and tearing down the same ring over and over again. And the same rings have parts of like frayed metal coming out of the ropes that you just gotta, like, as the referee, you have to check so that you can keep everyone safe. And sometimes it wiggles loose during the match. Like, let's see. Yeah, it's like right there. I have, yeah, that was from the ropes. And like, people will come back during the show and they'll be like, watch the middle rope on this side, something's a little wonky. Yeah.
Wow.
It is live. It's like hitting ring posts can really hurt. Like if like somebody had hit a ring post with a metal chair and the chair had like dinked the metal in the ring post, so that when I got thrown into the ring post, like you try and like get your hand in so you don't actually hit your head. Well, I did get my hand in there fast enough, so I took it and it just cut me open. I'm like,
Wow.
yeah, you just keep going though.
That's crazy. Like what is it like for you the next day after a show?
It's kind of weird for me. I get like kind of depressed. I like when I have like multiple show weekends. Like when I have a show on a Friday, a Saturday, and a Sunday, that is super happy joy for me. Even though I'm super tired and usually my body is developing more and more bruises throughout the weekend. Come Monday, like, yeah, especially if I've wrestled for 3 days, I'll have bruises all over my arms from like the top rope, like that tension on your muscles. I don't know. I bruise really easily as well, but I get sad that it's over. And I guess like it's the adrenaline just kind of drops. And I just want more of it. I want the weekend to be, I want the next show to already be here.
I think I feel the same way. Like when I'm like with the going to a wrestling show and you hype yourself and they send you the wrestling promotion sends you the poster, and then the next day you're just like, or I'm going home going, well, it's over. Like you're leaving camp, you're leaving summer camp, you're done with summer camp, and you're just like, well, that was fun. I got to go home. Nice meeting you, pretty girl that I never see again because your parents can't afford camp next year.
Dang it.
Never got a chance to kiss her goodbye. Parents pulled her in the car.
I didn't have TikTok back then, so I couldn't just, there wasn't social medias to get, I couldn't Snapchat the people back then.
Yeah.
We barely had texting, and that was in like high school.
Yeah, me, like, I wasn't as cool as I was when I was in, like, my sister would be like, he says he's cool. My sister would be like, my brother thinks he's cool. And I'm like this. I talk to people from all over the world. I jokingly, stupidly said the one time within my group, the disabled community, I jokingly say, yeah, I talked to a stranger on the internet. And they were like, don't see that. And I'm like, but isn't it true? I jokingly always say the guys are my buff buddies.
Oh, I love that.
And you're gonna laugh at this one. You may make this phrase or not. I have my muscle mommies.
Yes. Oh, all about the muscle mommy. I get called that a lot, actually.
Yes. Flex again. Flex on us again. Do that again. Yeah, look at that. See that? You don't want to stop and try to get her mad.
My abs have been coming in like my abs have the most definition I've ever had in my whole life. It's
congratulations.
Thank you. It's pretty nice. I quit drinking alcohol and that really changed everything.
So what is like your normal workout regimen like?
I'm a bit different from everyone else, I suppose. Especially being trans, I don't like hit my muscles as much because I try and I build definition naturally. So if I work out like a couple days in a row, I look jacked, and I don't like it. It takes away from a sense of femininity that I feel when I look in the mirror. So it's more like I walk a lot. I walk about 15,000 steps a day. So
Oh
I think
wow.
that's about like 11 miles or something. But I'll walk around and I work from my phone predominantly. Um, and yeah, that is pretty much like my workout. And I exercise and go to training at the pro wrestling gym.
Oh wow. I find that really cool that you're very open about being trans. Most wrestlers, most people now in the wrestling world, the fans, they're very supportive of the
Yeah.
GLBT wrestlers, Q wrestlers, and sometimes they're not very. So do you ever feel like the fans are really much in your corner, or sometimes you have to really work on them?
I have received more hate from within the LGBT community than I have from from beyond it. So, pro wrestling has been exceedingly welcoming to me. But I also do not participate in policing other people.
Mm.
So, I don't really feel very a part of the LGBT community. Um, I I more just see myself as a human like anyone else, and I identify as a more female presenting and female fighting. But that's why forming a tag team with somebody who predominantly wrestles men makes it to where I have the ability to wrestle any human and tell any story I want to.
Awesome. I
Yeah,
like
I think so too. And that's what the fans deserve. The fans deserve the best that pro wrestling can be, because now is when pro wrestling is making its resurgence.
Yeah, I just
Hmm.
find that I just find it really I just find it really cool that you bring a different type of energy within the wrestling world, and it is so amazing that you have grown since the last time I was in the studios with you, and
Thank
it's
you.
so cool. I just want to give you all the credit and all the awesomeness. I just really hope you can come to the East Coast and show the East Coast fans what you could do. Like come to Brooklyn, come to New York, come to PPW where I always see my shows. New Era Pro Wrestling, that's another one that is
Oh,
really good
awesome.
promotion. A smaller promotion is called High Grounds, which I
Okay,
try to help at a lot. Took my first
awesome.
bump there. Took my first
Sweet.
wrestling bump at High Grounds. Yep.
Oh, cool.
I took a Sister Abigail like a beast.
Yes. Oh, that makes me so happy.
Yes.
That's a
After
tough
the
move
podcast,
too.
I
That
have to
can
show
really
you. After
that
the
can really
podcast, when you
yeah.
see how I took oh my God, Irma, you were gonna be like, wow, Joe. Because remember, my grandfather wrestled, my cousin wrestled, so it's like
Yeah.
they all were in heaven going, "Uh oh, is he okay? He's good. He's alive. He
Good.
made
He's
it."
moving. Yeah.
Like you wait, why he harps? Uh oh, no, no, oh no, that's not him. Whew. I appear like no, 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 go down, go down, go down. No, 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 no. I'm like going through the clouds. No, I'm
No,
ready, I'm ready.
something.
But it's so cool. I'm so proud of you. If any of my
Thank
fans
you.
want to pick up like an 8x10 or any merch or stickers, do you have anything like that yet?
I've gone to Walmart and printed out 8x10s. I have a pro wrestling tees store, Erza Menagerie Tinker, and a Brainbuster tees store, Erza Menagerie Tinker.
Wow. Which one do you find get most clicks? The pro wrestling tees or the Brainbusters?
Brainbusters, because they allow you the ability to sell more than just T-shirts with your designs that you submit on them.
Oh wow.
You could put it on like hats and cups and stickers. I've had people just go and like, if you don't have like $25-$30 to spend for a shirt, you can get something like $5-$10 for stickers or something lower price. Where on pro wrestling tees, they don't really have like a lower price market to be able to still support an indie pro wrestler.
Yeah, that's why I would say hashtag support independent wrestling.
Yes.
Support them in any way you can. Buy a shirt, go to a show, shake their hand, give them, if they want to give them a hug, give them a hug, take a pic, take an awesome selfie, because that lasts forever within your memory and the wrestler's memory. And also take pictures of the show, get them framed, bring them to the show, have the wrestlers sign them. You know what I mean?
That's a great idea.
Yeah, that's what I love to do. Like if at the end of the show, I do the virtual selfie, you could probably take it, screenshot it, and send it to me, and I'll be like, wow, I never knew.
I'll send you a postcard with that from Colorado, and then you could send me one from Brooklyn, and I'll just send myself back out the next time. It's perfect.
I'll go. You know what I'll do? At the end of the thing, when we're back on Instagram, you can send me your address. When I go to the city to see my sister, I can see if I can get something from Carvel, and I'll send like a sticker or whatever, if I can, a Carvel sticker or something. I'll find something.
That is adorable. I love this. Yes,
if they have it. Carvel's odd nowadays. I'm like, how do you not have stickers? They put stuff on cars.
Well, I'll send you some swag of mine too.
No, I have stickers too. I have Dudes at Ringside stickers, so we'll be sending stuff.
Right? Yay! Oh my gosh, it's interesting. I don't spend or use money. Like I don't participate in capitalism. I don't have like a shoot life. My real legal name is Erza Menagerie Tinker. So this is my life, and like it is all or nothing. So everything that I have worn in the ring was given to me by fellow pro wrestlers or fans. So that when a very specific fan, shout out to Philly, who was also my boyfriend, because I am ethically non-monogamous and can have multiple partners, and some of them I've never even met in real life, but we digress. That he has like sent me all of the gear that I wear in the ring in real life, so that when he made me in the WWE video game, it's like he sent the gear to real me that he made in the video game, because my life is an alternate reality game.
Yeah. There's a guy that does the video game stuff too. I forgot his name. He made me, and then remember when I had my beard? He made that Joe, and then he made, I guess he's like, you shaved your beard off. I gotta fix this. So he made the alternate outfit of me without the beard.
Yes.
So it's like, just put the different coat on me. Put the blue coat on the guy with the beard, and put the green coat without the beard. Like, no, you just could have gave me a different gear. Like, I'm not even wrestling in gear. He has me wrestling in jeans. I'm like, you know how hard it is to like wrestle in jeans and you can't run? Like, they tell me, Joe, on certain days you could wear jeans, and I go, why? Why would I want to wear jeans in a ring?
That is evil. That is evil. Yeah, no. Even if like I went like to the gym and saw somebody working out in jeans, like that is a choice that no one should make, by the way.
Oh yeah.
So hot.
Yeah. Yeah, like yeah, so I want to thank you so much for coming on the podcast again.
Thank you for having me.
So much fun. If my fans want to follow you on social media, please let me tell the fans your handles.
It's always going to be just my name, Erza Tinker, Erza Menagerie Tinker. The only outlier is going to be Instagram, and that is just Erza Tink. And you can find me on OnlyFans. Same thing, Erza Tinker.
Okay. Thank you so much, Miss Tinker.
Thank
I'm
you.
Joe Pant the Third.
I've been Erza Menagerie Tinker.
And we will catch you in the next one.